All right, I think we are ready. So, welcome all. This is going to be a little bit shorter. I'm not going to be doing like a full stream here. The reason we are doing just a moment, I've got some reverb going on mine. So there we go. All right, so yeah, been a little bit of time. Lost a lot of time. Was not satisfied with that. But what can you do? A lot of things will go down. A lot of busyness. A lot of just general life mayhem. But we have returned. We are ready to go through some things. And actually, it's a perfect time because I have actually decided to split some of my stuff. I am going to move a lot of my sports stuff over because if you noticed on here before, I've actually split the things in years. In the past few months, I've been doing a lot of sports live stream and a lot of gaming, and it was kind of messing with my ability to plan out. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to split the two things up so that most of these streams where it's going to be gaming, I just got on the main like Tobin Brownstone channel. Um, and then I'll designate a few with some sports specific stuff. The big one that's coming up is NWSL season. I am a big soccer fan, and NWSL is the only league in this country that actually features top flight talent. I do not consider MLS to be quality association football. Just not exactly a great experience, and I don't love the entire like mess season format. There's too much going on it. I much prefer watching English and Spanish football for that, and so since I actually have it in my time frame where I could, I am going to cover an NWSL season. I am an Angel City fan, so it will mostly be like if you've seen Tom Grossi's stuff, it'll be kind of through that lens where I'm going to talk as an Angel City fan, but I'm going to analyze as close to neutrally as possible, which actually is fairly straightforward. I have done soccer coaching in the past, so I'm pretty decent at just looking at the tactics on that, just seeing that I'm not like a super statistical person on it. I've never been like that in the weeds, so it's going to be more casual analysis, but seems fun to me. I'll go over how that's going to work in the future here. My first one of that is going to be on Monday. I've got a couple pre-recorded in so that the videos are actually filled up, but I'm going to kind of go through a brief run through of the teams, the stuff I've been able to gather from it. Unfortunately, NWSL being an American league is a little sparse in terms of what people remember, people remembering to analyze it. So, in terms of being able to get some information, I'm going to probably be one of the more ground floor members, even though the league's over a decade old. Um, Most soccer analysis tends to be done through Euros, like in English language, I mean, through Europeans. So, yeah, getting an American based one for an American based league actually is a little hard to come by. So, that should be fun. I'm hoping we get a few football fans on that front. Now, as for games, because that's going to be the main thing of each week. Um, the schedule is still largely the same. This Thursday, I'm going to actually have to swap it out in all likelihood. Instead, it'll be on Tuesday for this week only. Main reason being, I have a lot of stuff within my own work that has to be implemented on Friday morning. So that Thursday is going to be chaotic. But Tuesday, a lot of my work is front load, so I can do probably a short session there. So if you've been looking at my schedule, which I had put up before the everything happened, I did have plans to do some Batman. So if we look here, there you go. I've got Well, we got, yeah, Batman Arkham Asylum here. It is going to be the first of what I'm hoping is the entire trilogy. I've got Asylum and City on Switch, and then I have Origins and Night on Steam, so we'll probably be going through those periodically. Batman will get 1 to 2 days. Right now I'm scheduling it mostly as the Sunday game, and then if I have additional time, it'll get slipped in on like a Monday, but it's unlikely most weeks that that'll happen. More likely what'll go down is on that extra Tuesday this week, I'll probably throw in the Batman. So, yeah, so Sunday, Tuesday coming up, we got some Batman. That'll be Arkham Asylum. We'll go through that one. You'll get 1 day, probably a second once I complete my other game that's going to be mainly in the rotation, which is, as you can see, there's a bunch of Final Fantasies here. We're going to go with probably my favorite of the RPGs, and at least in terms of, I'm kind of in the AVGN camp where I knew I loved this game, but partway through it, I lost access to the file, so I've had to go back in. I've wanted to play it out. I have consciously avoided a lot of the major endgame stuff because I don't want to. I know that we eventually do go into a second world. That's about as far as I've gotten with spoilers on that. That'll be coming up here. Final Fantasy VI. I'm very much happy about that. And then once we complete that, as a Super Nintendo kid, I want to do Final Fantasy IV, play through it. I've only really gotten through the beginning because I had only gotten it once as a rental. And so I only got to maybe play the first 5 hours of this thing. But I knew it was good. I just never got around to having it. It was at the very end of my time where the Super Nintendo was my main console. I switched to the PlayStation shortly after. So it'll be something to come back to. And then Final Fantasy V I'm actually really excited about because I've heard it's a very good Final Fantasy, but it was for decades region locked to Japan. And so we'll probably be hitting this trilogy in a very odd order. Just I'm going to go with the one. But since they all have nothing to do with each other, it actually works out. I can kind of play the order I want. And then we'll go back into the original trilogy maybe later on. But yeah, those are some things going on here. That's going to be fun. I'm very much excited about getting to play that one here. That will be today. I'll be starting it. It'll be in the night session. And then it will also run on the Fridays. So I'm hoping between like those two, this will probably take us through. Might take us through Memorial Day to play through it. After that, we will look from there. My expectation is that the Final Fantasy stuff will get moved to just 1 day specifically, and that'll probably be the Saturday session. Batman will take the Sunday spot. One game that I've still got tentatively set for the Thursday is Tales of Xillia. I do want to do that one. I've only played like the first couple sequences to make sure it was a game I'd be interested in, and it did seem like it. So we are going to go with Tales of Xillia. But I'm not committing a bunch of time to it until I know I'm really into the story. So for now, it's going to get the Thursday slot, which is probably the one that's most iffy. And then Friday, for now, is going to be Final Fantasy VI. However, once that game is played through, we'll see what I want to do with it, whether it wants to become a second Batman day, a second Final Fantasy IV day, or if I want to throw in another game. I do have some others I want to see. I know we've been sitting on that Power Ranger one for a while. That one's going to be more for my own personal time. What I'm thinking is that Friday spot might be to test out a few other games. There is the one thing I've been wanting to do with Ace Attorney Investigations we might do during that frame as well. But yeah, a lot of things to go through coming up. Should be a nice time in general. And yeah, I think that pretty much covers what's coming up on the schedule. As I said, this weekend, look forward to the Final Fantasy VI on Saturday, Batman Arkham Asylum on Sunday. Monday, if I do get into a game, it would be continuing Arkham Asylum, but chances are it'll be saved for this 1 week only Tuesday slot I'm going to throw in. And instead, Monday is going to be almost entirely dedicated to previewing the NWSL season, which starts later on next week. So, a lot of things going on, but I am very excited to be back. It's going to be fun. Yeah, just looking forward to being able to speak around people again and cast opinions on various things and just play around and have some fun. It has been work crazy since the holiday season came up, and it's just other things going on. Yeah, it took up all of my January, February, but now I'm ready to have some good times again. So enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you all later on tonight after, most likely after the F1 race concludes. I'm going to watch that first race here. And yeah, I'll talk to you all soon.